Hello and welcome to Booster Bike. Booster Bike is a Vekoma moto coaster that you can find in Toverland in the Netherlands. And when the World Fair DLC came out and they included the moto coaster from Vekoma, I decided to just give this roller coaster a shot because it's a nice little coaster, a great family ride, and well, I like doing recreations of real rides. So in this video we'll take a look at the roller coaster, all the details I added in. We'll ride it in daytime, we'll ride it in nighttime. I'll explain something about the extra functionality that I've added to this roller coaster, and I will show you how to place the roller coaster and how to lay down all the paths for it. So let's take a look at the roller coaster itself first. I tried to replicate the station as best as I could, according to the latest rendition of it. It used to have some funky teaming with like crazy plants, but those have been removed and they changed them out for logs along the side of the station. There's two operator booths. That one shouldn't actually exist, but that's just how the game works. There's a couple of indicator lights that I added just for fun in the operator booth. I'll take a look at it now. So now the launch sequence is activated. And there it goes, and when it's done we'll turn off the lights. Let's follow the train first. So it launches over the hill. Up into the high turn. Second high turn. It's spiraling down, changing direction, and up into the bunny hills. I give a good bit of airtime. Just some gentle floater. Into the brake run and back into the station. So, yeah, you say we'd ride it first. Let's do a track view. I'll speed up the game a bit. And there we go. I added the sound sequence for the launch. First turn, the high turn, the bunny hills. The brakes. So as I said before, you have this custom-made start to the launch. My own catwalk with the speakers for the sound sequence. Then in real life, for some reason, the catwalk breaks up and it just becomes a piece of a track. Then there's the building that houses the launch mechanism. With a bit of trickery to get that sound in there. It's a generator sunken inside this shipping container. Then the catwalk begins again. I made some custom brakes as they are present on the real ride. The entire ride is custom supported, as you can probably tell by the most prominent part, these high turns which have this weird fan kind of support structure. Two of them. And of course the shared support structure at the end of the launch. quite an elaborate brake run as well, with a ladder going up for maintenance, and if people need to be evacuated from it. So let's take a look at night, and at night it's a bit special in the way how I added how the lights work. So let's turn it to night first. And as you can see, there are lights alongside the track, but they are not actually lit up. So what you do to turn them on is you head into the station building and you click on the sequencer and it triggers sequence, and they're well grouped. So let's turn on the track lights. You just click on. You can also turn them off if you want to. Click on, and then there's lights in the station you can turn on. There we go. And our operator booth has some lights in them, as you can see. There's also work lights, because for some reason they don't illuminate the launch track in real life and the brake run. So I added lights to it, but I turned them off. So you can also turn them on and it just lights it all up, as you can see. So when the train returns, actually let's have a look for the train for now, and once it comes back we'll have another night ride. If I just quickly head over to the operator booth on this side, you can see that the indicator light for the brake run will turn on as soon as it hits the brake run. There you go. And once it leaves the brake run, it will turn off the indicator light. Just a little touch I wanted to add to the roller coaster. There's no real purpose to it. Night ride, let's go. We're boarding right now, and they're closing the restraints, and here we go. And we've hit the brakes. Lovely. So let's build a second version of that ride. So let's go to coasters and then type in booster bike. Yes. Now there's two signs just next to the launch mechanism that show that have a show and hide me sign. Just make sure the hide me disappears and the show me is still visible, and they just really enjoyed that for some reason. That's funny. Okay, so let's build the cube off first. Let's take any cube off. Let's go for a blue one for once. Spice it up. Change it up. So we always build on a grid, but first we build down stairs. We build up. Select a grid, build out one. Deselect a grid, build out a mild path going down. Make sure it's flush, flat. Build out, build out, build out, build out. Now we change it to a 4 meter wide path. And more I notice, there's a bit of corner just sticking out there, or actually not being filled up, but that's okay. Build out, build out, build out. Just keep on going till you hit the other end. Turn it back to 3 meter wide path pieces and keep on building till you reach the end of the fence. And from there you can do whatever. Let's go to the exit path. Yeah, let's do a glossy vinyl path. This one you start out by building a grid piece, then down, stairs, make it flat, get a grid, build down, build down, build down, build down, build out. You can just connect the cube path to here. There we go. That's it. Now if you want to see all the sequences in action, for example the indicator lights, you have to run the coaster at least once, which should be okay, because you have to test it before you can open it. But it won't work properly until you've tested it at least once, or at least run the coaster once. Fun little detail about this coaster is that I have a couple of brochures of the real deal lying around. And they say that the truck is 600 meters long. And I managed to get a track in that is 594 meters long. Which would mean it's only 1% off. So I'm quite impressed with that. We'll just go watch it go around one more time, and then that would be it for this video. As always, you can find the blueprint on the workshop, and the workshop link will be in the video description. Thanks for watching, have fun, and bye bye.